Let me bring this video out. The video never came out. Okay, me myself, I was very mad. I said, come, you are fighting petition. You have given the video to police. Police is not doing anything. Okay, let the whole world know what is there so that we can work together collectively. Video is video. It cannot change the fact that what is in the nothing can change the fact. You keeping it, you're not going to modify it. Nothing will happen. You seen it, everybody's seen it. If everybody's seen it, we put more weight behind it to call for investigation.
Okay,
Okay,
Papayano,
it
let
being
me
only in your hand doesn't
Papayano,
help.
let me give you reasons why Yomi might have delayed and not release it fast. And if Adibin Yomi did not give anyone that video, it was just with him alone. This is what could have happened if Yomi had not given anyone that video, right? And he now exposed it himself. Those people that arrested Damola in that Ogombo, they would not have arrested him. They would not
Why
have.
do you think so? Why do you think so?
Because it will come as a shock. If that video was released by Yomi himself, Yomi can petition Damola instantly or Adua that this video is an evidence of what I saw, and he can at any time.
So what you are saying is, let's say Yomi by himself, okay, posted that video out, and Adura knew that truly he was hacked. So you are saying he shouldn't tell the truth. How can you tell whether Adura is telling the truth or not? How can you tell?
The truth about the video, I mean the truth
Yes,
about
whether it wasn't him who sent it to Yomi. How can you tell? You can't tell.
Your
Right?
question.
How can you tell whether it was Adura who chatted Yomi indeed?
Okay.
Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether Yomi didn't send to Karimo or not. As long as Adura knew within his head that he wasn't the one who chatted it, Adura will think of the next person who bought phone from him, and Adura will start by investigating from that person. Adura will still have been able to come out and deny it and find out who was behind it. That is what Adura have to do if it wasn't him.
Definitely it was Adura that chatted him.
No. You can't say categorically that Adura chatted him. Upon investigation, that will be proven. Let us say you were Adura and truly you were careless with your phone. You know, if I take your phone now, whenever you log in TikTok, right, does it ask you for password? No. So you just take your phone, you click on TikTok, it log in, right? So let's imagine somebody took that your phone, stole that your phone. The person can still log in the way you can log in without password, without nothing, right?
But my phone will be logged.
No. Just wait.
He said the person steal my phone.
That's what I'm saying. If your phone has maybe screen, if your phone has screen lock, fine, no problem. But if your phone is not, doesn't have any lock, the person will have access to your TikTok, right? Without OTP, without one-time passcode.
Yes.
So what happened here is that, according to the story of Adura, he was careless, and when this phone was sold to Damola, the TikTok was still there. Okay, he never noticed that. So Damola now, maybe who was following all of us with fake account, looked into the situation that was ongoing at the time and took advantage of Yomi eagerness to get anything. Yomi was looking for evidence badly at that time because they were holding Yomi on his neck that we need this thing, we need CCTV camera, we need CCTV camera.
But Papayano, you remember that it's been months that the phone was given to Damola, and Damola would have logged in his iCloud because he can't do anything with Adura's iCloud. He has to put on his iCloud.
No. I can't tell what happened between. But what I know here is this: Adura was able to log into Adura's email, okay, which is possible, which can be seen, okay. Adura email, for example, like this, my phone right now. Let's be frank here, okay. This phone I'm holding in my hand right now. If I want to log in, I have Yahoo Mail on this my phone. If I click on my Yahoo Mail, you will see it. The name of my Yahoo. I don't need to put password, whatever. It will just open. The same way my TikTok will open. Okay. So if I am chatting anybody on TikTok and the person says, okay, the person wants to chat me on the email, I want to send them something. The email of that Yahoo, I can send it to the person. You understand? So there are possibilities that yes, that Damola can take advantage of the situation on the ground of Adura carelessness. But now, should that stop the investigation of the 3 seconds video? No. Yomi doesn't even care. Maybe Yomi wanted to punish Adura or Damola. Yomi could have petitioned any of them, or in fact, sue them, okay, and demand for damages. It was messed up during that time, and his name is still being messed up right now for him being attempted to be defraud. They attempted to defraud Yomi. That's how it's called, with an evidence, with an evidence that has to do with an ongoing case. So Yomi has the right to be angry to punish any of them, but Yomi don't want to punish Adura, not Damola. Yomi only want investigation into what was given to him, and that is fair enough. Understand? But what I was saying here is this, right? Even if Yomi posted that video out for the first time, that still doesn't change the narrative of Adura. Whether Adura was the one or not the one, its investigation still have to come in. Investigation still have to come in. It is investigation that will determine whether it was Adura or it wasn't Adura. There's no surprise here. So you get my point.
If actually the mistake Yomi did, that he shared the video. I've said it before. He shared the video
Karimo,
with
right?
To
Karimo.
Exactly. And Karimo used that opportunity to want to gain more
But don't
trust.
forget, he was working for them, and they were expecting him to bring out something. So it was in the like they wanted CCTV camera, which he said he has seen. All right, and so he couldn't get out, but he needed to show them something that for your money or for whatever, this is what I've got. Okay, so take it. This is what I've got.
Even when he shared it with Karimo, they both agreed that Karimo was not going to bring it out.
No, they also shared it to somebody. It was 3: Karimo,
yes,
music, and
it was like an agreement that none of them is going to bring it out, except him. But Karimo used that opportunity to gain more trust.
Don't forget that the music might have shared it to Bukky Jesse, because how did Bukky Jesse came out condemning what Karimo and Bukky Jesse did not condemn the music. Bukky Jesse condemned Karimo and Yomi straight. So somebody might have betrayed the camera.
Exactly. So yes, now somebody might have betrayed.
I don't think Karimo could have made it get to Bukky Jesse, not Yomi. But could have been somebody. Either Yomi send it to somebody else that we don't know, and that give it to Bukky Jesse. So you get what I'm saying?
That's the mistake.
Because I can't. Yomi might have sent it to someone else too. But Karimo, I don't. You see, when you look at all of them, Karimo too might have sent to King White or any of these guys. So you get.
Yes, now to inform them that
you can't trust all these guys. That's why I'm telling you that, just be fair when you look into this case. Nothing is sacrosanct. Don't look at anything that this is the way it is. That way that you're thinking, if you don't have an evidence, an undeniable evidence, if you don't have it, don't even try to assume anything, because it may not go the way you think. If Kemi Olunloyo has any evidence today, undeniable evidence, one should be a very rich woman. Okay, whatever $10,000 she's talking about is small. We'll contribute it for her times 10, if need be. So there's no joke here. But you're not gonna come use empty mouth and be telling us, oh, you spend money, you went in, you made some people's name. What is the evidence that you have? We'll compensate your money back.
What about the evidence that we've seen?
Do you understand? Please listen to yourself. If Karimo don't release that evidence, it will not lead us to the 10-minute. Right?
Fine.
So the same thing. If Kemi don't release her own evidence, it will not lead us to where we're supposed to have been right now. By now, with Kemi evidence, if she releases it, we're supposed to have gone far, be somewhere else. We'll see other things.
Okay, fine. She has a reason. Now, the ones...
It doesn't matter the reason. If she has it, she must release it. Otherwise, let her just keep it with themselves.
That's a cup of tea. Now, what about the one that we've seen? Why can't we see the full video? At least it's in the phone. The phone is not spoiled. And we have 2 phones. Adua's phone and Damola's phone. So why can't we see the full video yet? At least that's an open evidence.
The one that is on ground now, those delaying it is the investigators. There will always be a space for that. That's why I ask you, I say, whenever you come across a bottleneck, okay, in your process of getting justice, you need a legal counsel. Last time I was asking Yomi, can I speak to your lawyer? Because I know what I will tell him. because I also work with other lawyer. I would have discussed with my own lawyer, whatever, ask them what to be done. And then when I confront the main lawyer, I will know what I will ask him. Okay, but he said I can't talk to his lawyer
Papariano,
on this case. So, I mean,
can I say something?
That is no security. But the video is
Has
my
this
own point.
person
Why is it not
forgotten?
out?
Hold
It's
on.
a very
that
simple
one
thing,
is the police.
Papariano.
Blame the police.
Please,
Blame the police. That is not
can I
Yomi,
say,
not
can
Karimo,
I
any
say
lawyer.
something?
They have done
Do
their
you,
bit. Let Ololoyo, let Kemi do her bit too.
So
Like
we
we
should
said,
blame the
nobody else.
police. Why
Papariano,
are the police not bringing it out?
No,
Them
no, no problem.
Papariano,
See, okay, wait. Cool, wait. Let me tell something else today. Okay, if Yomi Fabi had got the 10-minute video that have full evidence, this one is partial evidence. The 3 seconds. If Kemi Ololoyo has got full video with evidence, undeniable evidence that we see, police cannot stop Nigerians. Imagine we right now have a video where somebody hold mohbad neck in the quarter and we see and say it's from that house. Lagos, what are telling me? It's because it's not clear enough and nobody want to help you do that. You know what is for evidence? If there's any
Papariano,
clear evidence right now from Kemi Ololoyo, I repeat, clear evidence depicting who killed Mohbad, we don't even need police. The next 24 hours, police will be active. You'll be shocked.
yes.
What am I saying? Don't talk about evidence. You're joking with evidence. With evidence, all mouth closed like this, boom.
Yes.
If we see one camera right now depicting how they came to kill Mohbad in that house, okay, showing everything, maybe satellite or whatever, show everything that happened. That video alone, everybody in that house they'll be detained by the police. But we don't have something like that, and police don't want to dig deep. You understand where the problem is? But don't act like you have evidence. If you really have evidence, you can get us somewhere.
We have something
Papariano,
similar like that. Why can't we move
can I
further
say something?
and use
Why?
this
It is
energy?
partial evidence. Partial evidence.
That
Does
partial
Kemi,
evidence.
does Kemi have partial or full evidence? I want to know. Partial or full?
I don't know for Kemi, but that partial
If she's
evidence.
confident
Why
of her
can't
full
they give
evidence,
us with full?
if she's confident of her full
Why
evidence,
should they,
let her
why
bring it
should
out.
they give you the full video? Do you know that before the police, as it stands now, it is what the police have is that a nurse came to the house and injected Mohbad. That's what they are working on. They don't have any
That's their
different. All this
evidence.
evidence is coming up.
What about the
Look at
video?
it
What about the
now.
video they gave to? What about the video that they
That
gave
is
to
what
them?
Yomi just started. Have you forgotten?
And
Please,
let them bring the
let's
You
full
hear
should
what
video
is
now.
appreciate those who bring the video to the public.
Hold on.
It takes mind.
If
It
not
takes
for
heart
those
to bring the
who
video to
the
the public.
video, and then
Papariano,
Yomi is working on
And
Papariano,
it.
Karimo did well by throwing that video
Papariano.
out. I appreciate
Yes,
that.
now
They don't have any
Karima
sense
has
if they don't
carried
look at
Karima.
that side.
I said it already. Karima has taken the praises. So now let them give us the full video. It's as simple as that. Is that one too
But
hard?
the full
Exactly.
video cannot is partial. That's why it's not the police one are corrupt. Okay, I mean, but if you look at it in some ways, but now Nigerians who could have called out for more support, right, are not convinced with that 3 second video. The evidence is not convincing enough. But if Nigeria can see something convincing enough, it doesn't matter whether police is corrupt or not. You understand?
Papayano.
They're gonna make sure
Within me
that
and
they
you,
get
is that video
the
not
root of it.
convincing? Within you and I,
Did you see anybody die in that video? That 3 second video?
there was violence in the video.
Stop.
Yes, now it's convincing for me.
Stop. Did you see anybody? Did you see Mohbad? Did you see woman?
Yes, of course. Yes, now.
You saw Mohbad.
I didn't see Mohbad, but I saw a lady pass. So
Which is lady?
Who
it's
is the
prompt
lady?
for them to bring out the full video.
Who is the lady? Anybody can run around. Now what for you, Rusty?
Everybody,
evidence.
okay, everybody
Give me
can
the evidence.
run around, and you heard Wumi's voice you heard her voice when she uttered that statement.
That voice, anybody can argue that voice. You didn't even see the person. They can tell you AI or whatever. Anything. It's not a strong evidence. Know what they call strong evidence. Strong evidence is catching you in action and undeniable.
That is Wumi's voice. It's undeniable now, Papayano. Why we acting as if as if we don't know the truth? That is even Karimo said it. Karimo that has taken the praises already. Even said it, that voice is Wumi. So what else are we looking for now?
Why you
Let's go for the full video.
Oh yeah, go and arrest her now.
It's as simple as that.
Go and arrest her.
That's Wumi's voice.
Please, you must prove beyond reasonable doubt.
Woman voice doing what? Killing Mohbad.
Thank you.
Or knacking. What if it's knacking?
What did she say?
What if in that voice they were knacking?
What did she say if it was knacking? What was the statement she
Yeah,
uttered?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Imagine.
What's the
Na
statement?
you meet talk for that video.
What was the statement?
That video owes a lot, and is an example of there's some
Hey,
evidence
Austin,
you cannot just come out to come and say. And I keep saying
Austin,
it.
Have the full video.
Austin, that video doesn't hold any shit, and that
Then
was what
open
I
it.
was trying to prove. Hold on, that was what I was trying to prove to Papariano when I was asking him that question when Yomi was on his platform. That is a 3 second video that was blood that could not hold water in court. You see, any evidence that you have to bring to the public to Sakamanje on must be an evidence that is holdable in the court of law. You cannot even hold that 3 second video in the court of public opinion if it is put to scrutiny. Scrutiny. So
Because it is 3 seconds. Now give us the full
now
video.
hold on,
Shebi is
hold
in
on.
the
Now,
phone.
now,
Ah
now,
ah.
if hold on, Mr. Austin,
Ask
if
Damola the
hold on,
video.
sorry, Kolu,
Hey.
if police have had Austin wait, if the police, if Adura has been to the police and he says that there is 10 minutes or 10 seconds or whatever video, he will have given it to the police, and you don't expect the police to come to the public and start arguing.
You don't need
They
to
will
come to the
add it to
public.
their
At least they will tell
evidence.
Yomi because
Now,
it was Yomi that brought it out.
they will not tell Yomi who is Yomi. They will not tell
Ah
him.
ah.
Is
Who is
Yomi
Yomi?
more
Yomi
than
brought
you?
the video out. What
He
are you
didn't
saying?
bring the
Yomi
video
has out.
out. It was
You say what?
Karimo that brought the video out.
What are you saying? The video was given to Yomi. Yomi sent it to Karimo, and there's evidence for that.
There is evidence. How do you have the evidence? It was sent through email. Email that is not substantiated. You know, it was sent through an email. What
Hey,
the police have,
but
the
wait,
police.
you people are really funny. Now
We
you
are
said
not
who
funny.
is
We are
Yomi?
look. We are
You said
scientists
who
here.
is Yomi, and you have forgotten that it was Yomi that Adua chatted and gave the video to, not Karimo. It
What
was
is the
Yomi that
proof?
sent it
Hold
out,
on, hold on. It
and now
has
you are
been
saying who is
disputed.
Yomi? Ah,
Austin, it has been disputed that it was not Adura.
that's
Although
Nigerians.
some of us are clinging to Yomi's argument for the sake of scrutiny. We are scientists here. We don't just fall like a puppy.
Who brought the video out? Who got the video? Who was the first person
We
that
are,
got the video?
you see, you are now going to the argument that Queen Mother was making. We are not saying that it is not Yomi or
Why
what's her name.
then why did you utter
Hold
the
on.
word who is Yomi? Why did you say that?
Because Yomi is not more than me and you. Yomi is not the authority. Yomi is not the police. Yomi is not the judge. We have three systems of government in Nigeria: the executive, the legislative, and the judiciary.
When
Yomi is not one of those. And those
we
are
are
the
not
three that carry power.
we are not talking of power.
Yomi is just a public,
Yeah, we
like
are not
me and
talking of
you.
power.
So you
Neither
said,
are we talking
hold
of
on, Austin. You
parliament.
said, hold on. You said the police should give it to Yomi.
I
Why?
said they would have given it to Yomi because it
Why would
was
they give
Yomi.
it to Yomi? They wouldn't have. If they give it to Yomi, they will give it to you and me. The police
Why
don't
would they
work
give it
that
to
way.
me and you? Because the video was not given to you and me. The video
The
was
look,
given to Yomi. Yomi was the
who gave
first
the
person that
video?
got the
Oh,
video.
Who
Austin,
gave the
Austin,
3 second video to Yomi?
Austin, Austin,
Is either Adua or Damola.
Austin,
Either
Austin.
Adua or Damola. So,
This thing
and
is very
Yomi was the
simple.
one wanting to know that this
Oh,
video was given to me, and in the case of injustice, I want to see the full video to clarify
Who wants to see the
whatsoever
full
happened
video?
to
Oh,
mohbad.
hey, hold on, hold on. Austin, who wants to see the full video?
Yomi, of course, because he was the
What
one that they
authority
sent the
does he
three
have?
seconds video
What
to.
authority? Hold on. What authority does he have to see the full
Okay,
video?
the authority he has was he was the person that they chatted with, and they tried to they tried to fraud him. They told him
Hold on.
they pay
Then
money.
hold on. Hold on. If he has the authority that he was the one they chatted with, let him talk to the people that he chatted with and collect it from them, not from the police.
So what is the work of the police? Can't Yomi use the
The work
police
of
to
the
get the
police
video?
is to gather evidence and present it in court of law if it
Hey,
is substantiable.
Is
not
the okay,
to
okay,
not
is
to
the video not
present it to
enough
Yomi,
evidence?
not to present it to Yomi to Sakamanje.
Yomi has used the video in one way or the other to pin Adura, right? And if it was not true, why didn't they bring the full video to
We are
convince
not
Yomi?
we are not contemplating about that. We are telling you that the police are not Yomi. That the police are not Yomi. The police will follow the law, and the law imply on them to follow the regulations of the system, and the system is to go to the, if they have evidence they will go to the public prosecuting team and
So
present
so
their
so
evidence,
i- so
not to
in, so
Yomi.
indirectly, if I was the one to bring an evidence, and maybe the evidence is not complete, but at least it adds something.
Now,
So
good
when I
morning,
bring it
all.
out, when I bring that evidence out, you guys will now come and tell me tomorrow that
Austin.
who
The
is
No,
Austin.
system.
if you,
The system.
Austin, if you have evidence you will take it to the police,
Austin,
the
hold
police
on,
will
please.
take it to the PPR.
Austin, please hold on. The system. What exactly is your argument? Because it's a bit kind of annoying. This kind of strings you're trying to pull. It is quite evident that we have a lead now. If that 3 second video is not substantial, then why is there a force around, okay, the questioning for CY? CY has been invited now to the police station. She hasn't turned up. So if that thing is irrelevant, like the video is irrelevant, why is she
Ellen,
running elter skelter?
I think you are digressing from the point.
No,
The
no, no,
point
no,
is
no.
that
I've
Good
been
morning,
listening.
everybody.
No,
hold on.
I'm
The
not.
point is
I'm
that
not. I've
let
been
me explain.
listening to the conversation.
Let me explain.
MBTA. I have been listening to the conversation. Even at the point where Paparano was saying stuff about the video, like the 3 second video. Yomi didn't release this 3 second
Can
video.
you just hold on for a second, please? What the system is saying is that Yomi can't have access to the 10-minute video because he does not have the authority. That's just it. Is
So is
simple.
Yomi
It's
saying
some,
he has access to it?
that is no. Austin is trying to say police should have just given Yomi the full video.
No.
Good morning,
No, they can't.
everybody.
They
So
can't. They
it's
can't give
simple
him.
now.
So that's part of
It's
his
simple.
argument right now.
There's
It
no
has been
point
Ernest.
arguing.
confirmed. Adura has confirmed that the video is longer than 3 seconds. So they
They are
literally
not
call.
arguing. The argument is not about that. The argument is about Austin saying to the system that they need to give the videos to Yomi. It doesn't work like that.
They
No,
Guys,
would
let
have
me say
told
one
him.
no.
thing,
They
But
please.
would
it is
have told
Give
him
me
evident.
a
to
minute.
convince
You know,
him.
at this point, we shouldn't even be talking. We know that the video is longer than 3 seconds, right? At this point, if the police wanted to do their due diligence, that the 10 minutes or 12 minutes video should be out by now. Even if not to
Yes.
the
Exactly.
public, but the police should have insight into the full video by now.
Yes,
But what
true,
are they
true.
Very
doing?
correct.
Yes,
What
yes,
are they
Please,
you are
can I
very
say
doing?
right.
something?
And secondly, oh, Mercy,
MBT, please give me a minute.
okay,
MBT,
okay,
please give me a
okay.
minute. I want to a little bit go back to when you people were, when Parano was saying that regarding the video is not Adura. The part me I want to draw here. You guys remember 2 days ago that they were having their argument, a bit their gbasgbos on Temis, when Temis said that in December, King White called him that they needed money. I don't know if anybody has listened to that voice. That King White called and said they needed money, Adura need this, they need to do that, they need to clear some things in December, which he said 300, but she called her husband because she didn't have any cash. She has to call her husband to send King White 500,000 naira. That's taking me back that I am beginning to believe that really is Adura that did that chat with Yomi, because if in December King White asked for money, and we know that King White has been around with Adura, he's the one everywhere with Adura, there was no money anymore. These guys are broke because it's mohbad that used to give them money. Money is not coming from anywhere. So if you guys can go back, that this conversation, this chat was in December with Yomi, and that same December, this lady is confirming that King White called for some money. So me, I'm 100% believe that is Adura that actually did that chat with Yomi because he was broke. Do you understand?
Mercy Idris, we're even going.
Don't let me lose my
Okay,
thought, please.
okay.
Because
I
I've been
just wanted
having
to
it
buttress your point. Okay, go
I
on.
will, yeah, just let me finish, please. Now, I believe that it's definitely Adura because these guys don't have money; they are broke. If King White is looking for money, now if the police know that that 3 seconds video has nothing, and they are dealing with homicide case, and Adura confirmed that that very video has 10 minutes or 9 minutes more. If that video is not like leading us to something, what is stopping them not to provide the rest of the video and shot Yomi in the leg and told Yomi what you are trying to prove? This is the real video. It's almost a month now. Nobody has seen the video that Adura said that is 10 or 9 minutes more. Is that not a suspicious something to we all? Because this video was a violent voice. Yeah, like as Prano says, somebody can say it's AI voice is this, but let them prove it for us that that video was not really what happened. Let them give us the rest minute because Adura has confirmed it. So for me, nobody hack anybody account. Adura was broke. Adura was broke because in December, King White needed money. And that was the same December that he chatted and tell Yomi that this is how Wumi pushed my sister. And now, when they got to court, Damola pleaded not guilty. But in the station, Damola accepted that he was the one chatting with Yomi. But when they got to court, he said he's not guilty. So it's between Damola and Adura now to face themselves and say, oh boy, you said phone for me, but not be me chat, oh boy, now you chat. It's left for both of them now. For me, I think this, if the Nigerian police really want to do something, it's been a week now where they say Wumi is invited. Wumi is invited. Till now, Wumi has not stepped her leg in the station or anywhere. 1 week don't pass. Guys, if there is nothing on that video, by now they should release the 9 minutes to us. And me, I want to tell that is Adura that chatted with Yomi, not Damola. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, with all due respect to your submission, I agree with it up to the point that you said the police. The police has nothing. I thought you would say Adura should have released the video if there's nothing to her. When you bring the police in, you bring in the system in, and the system doesn't operate like that.
Okay, sorry. I also said this is an homicide case. Okay, every table needs to be turned. Every little thing that can help. So why is you said it's not the system? Because if it's here if he's here, I don't want to compare Nigeria to be extra what's it called abroad. But if he's here, trust me, that little clip or video will lead the investigation far away because they want to know the root, the ending, the beginning of that very 3 seconds video. It's because it's the country we call our country. Let me be sincere with you. To be sincere, to be frank, if that video no they hold any power, that chat alone, that conversation, when they say somebody push somebody, when the person go hit, when the person come by, and this is the person when everybody they fight for justice for, and police can't see that kind chat. You dey tell me say police not feel strike into action?
We don't know if the police have not struck to action. We don't know.
But why they never say they invite Wumi? Is Wumi bigger than the Nigerian constitution? Is Wumi bigger than the police? Why is Wumi not still presented in the station till today? Is it bigger than Nigeria police? Is she?
Wumi has been invited. I have dealt with Zone 2 before. People have been invited. I have been invited. Zone 2 will give you a long rope to hang yourself.
But wait, when it comes to Prime Boy, they did not give him long rope, right? When it comes to Prime Boy, they did not give him long rope. They just put wanted.
Because from day one, Prime Boy was established as the person who fought Mohbad.
So now what is stopping Wumi? If Wumi know that she has nothing, if they're not saying my conscience clear, if I'm not saying my conscience clear, waiting they stop Wumi not to answer the call for station for more than 1 week. Waiting they stop Wumi for more than 1 week.
The system
says she get nothing to hide.
In your conversation now, you mentioned this is a homicide case. Do you
Yes.
know if it was registered as a homicide case in the police?
That's what the police told us. Go and listen to their first preliminary. Go and listen to their first preliminary reports now.
The first-hand information the police got.
They did not get any information from me. To me, sorry to say, madam. To me, sorry to say, to me. They said this case is still under investigation, right? To me, this case, if it's under investigation, we will not be where we be. Now, let me go back to the beginning of this case. The police, as we are still talking today, there is nowhere they came out to tell us, to told us, me I not go school, I not hear English, not let me bite my tongue. To told us or to tell us, say, that mohbad house, they don't seal them up. Is there anywhere they tell us that thing? No. Police can't tell us, say, then give...
As a homicide case from day one.
Sorry?
Because it wasn't a homicide case from day one.
Have you listened to their preliminary report, madam? Go and listen to it now. The CP, where they call them, mention them now. He says it's an homicide case. I don't know what they talk again. Somebody should correct me now. I hear wrong.
Messages. Are you taking the police? Are you taking the police serious at this point?
Now what are they talk now? None of them is taking this thing serious anymore. None of them, including the police, is taking this thing serious. None of them.
Let me bust your bubble. Let me bust your bubble. Until another evidence that is strong is found, such as what Yomi is trying to do. The police have come out in their preliminary report and says that it was the nurse that mistakenly injects mohbad with injection and mohbad reacted. So it is, police have given you their preliminary report. They are working on it until they see any substantive evidence according to the system of law. They are not going to change, and if they choose to change, they will take it to the BPP, the public prosecution.
How did police
if, if somebody comes forward with another evidence now, if another evidence, let me take this here.
How did they get those injections?
You're saying until the police, the system. You're saying until the police finds another substantial evidence. Now they have one in front of them. Now action wasn't taken, right? So if they bring another one, you say they don't have evidence. They have a lead.
How do you know they have
The 3 seconds video is a lead. Even if at all it's not going to be useful, why didn't they try to retrieve the full video? What steps have they taken to
Are they going to be coming out and be talking like Yomi? How do you know they are not working on it online? Are they going to be like Yomi?
Well, wait. What is the thing they are working on?
Follow what?
So give us one proof. Give us one proof that they are working on the 3 seconds video.
You can't have a proof until the case is ready to be determined to the DPP.
Continue. You're just fooling yourself. I'm sorry to say this. You're fooling yourself, and I don't know where you stand. I don't know whether you want justice.
I think you are the one fooling yourself.
Because the way you're talking now is not reasonable, to be honest.
You need to be more educated. I think you are the one fooling yourself.
You have the old education, but you're saying so. If somebody look, let me tell you this. Let me just say this.
Wait.
The system. Let me say this. If somebody defrauds you, somebody comes into your inbox to say, oh, you have some good, you need to clear it. Like somebody defrauds you, right? Who are you going to report to? Is it not the police? Are they not meant to investigate further?
But it's a different.
I will report to the police, but the police don't have responsibility to come on TikTok and be shouting and be
nobody is saying the police should come on TikTok. Has anybody mentioned that? Has anybody mentioned the police needs to come and feed you back? No, nobody is saying the police need to come out.
System, wait, listen up. Baba Mohbad, the father of the deceased, is also interested in getting to know what is in that 3 minutes video. So if in as much as we are all concerned, if the police has really worked on it and have gotten what is in that video, definitely Baba Mohbad in any way would have known that that video does not lead to what killed his son. and with
No,
the
see,
and with
No,
you
the
are
I
still getting
interview.
disagree.
it wrong.
I
You are getting
disagree.
it wrong.
I am with
Oh,
Yomi
the
when it
system,
comes to
hold on.
pushing.
The
Hold on.
system,
Let's see.
please hold on. Let me
Let
explain
me
something.
conclude.
Let me
I
explain.
need to please let me
Okay.
conclude. I need to go to shower. I am with Yomi in pushing the 3 seconds video to become 10 minutes in his own way. I am with, but don't bring police to this. Police will not tell Yomi what they have. Police is working with the system. What Yomi can do is to punch the system to act, and he's doing it. I'm not disagreeing with that, but don't bring police to this. Police will have to follow the system that they are saying.
We are
It
proceeding.
is Joseph Aloba legal team that
Okay,
is inept.
the system.
It is Joseph Aloba legal team that is inept. They should have been ahead immediately that thing happened. They should have been with Yomi and push ahead and probably take over him. So don't get it wrong.
Okay, fine.
The
Okay,
police
fine.
will not come to
Fine.
the public to
Fine.
argue with you.
If the police have got to know what is in the video, what do you think they are going to do next? The system. That question is for
They
you.
will take it to the DPP,
And
Public Department of Public
Charge
Prosecution.
anybody who is responsible to
and
come.
what will happen
Thank
next?
you, sir. Thank you,
And what
Essay.
will
Take it
happen
to court.
next?
Court now.
What will happen next is the system, is the law.
Is
The
the
law
law.
will take its course.
It will
And you
take, the law
people,
will take in
but
charge
you
of
people
those
want
who are in the
everything
video,
to
right?
be done. You see, that's the problem. And that is one of the research I'm doing here. I'm in Nigeria. You see, we want the system to work, but we want to sidetrack and beat the system. Afẹ́rámọ́tà left and right. And that is the problem. You see, Yomi is doing the right thing by poking the system. But we, others that are outside, we are pushing Yomi to. You see, I remember when Arifa was detained, some people were saying on this black strip that the soldiers should go in and take the Arifa from Ikeja command and say, and I was laughing. The soldier has a responsibility in the society to protect the society, not to go and barge into police, intrude into police issue. That is what people like online MLH online are saying, that they should have given it to Yomi. They should have. Who is Yomi? That's why I say who is Yomi. Yomi is just me, you and I. But Yomi is being proactive and is pushing it, and he knows how to push it. But don't tell the police to what to do.
Wait,
Follow to
wait.
police. Hold on, let me finish.
The
I'm about
system.
to round up. Hold on. Let
According
me.
to what you guys
Hold
said
on.
earlier.
Hold on. Let Yomi continue pushing. When the time comes, the police will submit their report. If the police are submitting a wrong report, then you can push. But your police will not come to Yomi. That is what I'm saying. And
You
we
are
should
right.
get it to our
Very
store.
right.
Thank you.
Very right.
The system. Wait. Let's assume, according to what we said, we are all saying if Dr. Kemi has an evidence, she would have bring it to the public. If the evidence is full and all of that, let's assume she have an evidence, and now she went to the police to go and show the police that this is the evidence of how Mohbad was killed, and in one way or the other, the police now collected her phone. Then she now come outside and say, I have got an evidence and I have given it out to the police, but we are yet to see
Hold
the
on.
results. And wait, now
Also, your premise,
let me
your
land.
premise is not logical.
And the police
It's not
now.
logical. You see, don't bring your premise on illogical. Olunloyo is not in the
Why is not
country.
logical? Why is not
It's
logical?
not logical because she's not in the country. Her phone cannot be taken. She's in a more organized
I said
society.
example. Okay,
Don't bring,
myself.
don't
Let's assume
example
that I have the
illogical.
evidence.
You see, that's fallacy of Jerem. Don't bring an example of something that is not logical because
Oh,
Oluloyo is outside the country. You can
I said
bring the
okay. I said
logical.
let's use someone else. Let's spending. Spending have the evidence of the video. He went to report to the police station.
The public. to pressurize the police to do the right thing. If the police is not doing, if briefing, they will explain to you what has happened, what they have achieved, what led to this. You get, that is the system, the
Have
standard.
they done it?
We have that
Have they done
standard
it?
too. Eh?
Have they done
We
what you
have that
just said now?
standard. They've not done it because of where the society that will come from. That is the
Eh,
problem.
Now you are
And we are
talking the
meant to
society we
put,
come
we are
from,
meant to put,
and you are telling me that
eh,
if I have an evidence, I should go ahead and bring it out after I know the society
no,
I come
hold on,
from.
hold on.
That is the point. What are you
This
what are
thing
you
is,
what are you
this thing is
Let me
insinuating?
not
give you an
simple.
example. Let me give you an example,
It's
yeah?
simple. We don't.
There was a time in front of my house, the police came knocking at my door. So there was an incident which I wasn't aware of. Two dogs actually fought themselves. There was a field in front of my house, a communal field. So two dogs actually fought each other and one got injured, right? There was a report and then the police came knocking on my door because I had a camera that was facing that field. So the police was looking for evidence because obviously one was pressing charges against against the dog that actually hurt their own dog. So the police came knocking to ask for evidence. So I went into my camera and then I was able to, give them evidence for the incident. I wasn't aware. I wasn't even at home. So I gave them the video. They went and act on the video and they prosecuted the dog. You see what I'm talking about? So would I now say, okay, my camera is not, the evidence I've given them is not substantial or anything like that? Even though it wasn't that full because the wearing in, like the wearing in perspective, like the dogs, they were running up and down and
My
things like that.
sister,
So,
my
but I was
sister,
only able to give them
what
a
you are
short clip
saying,
of that incident to prove that
what
it
Sakuma has
actually
just said,
happened.
my
Yeah, wait,
my
wait.
sister,
What you just
Sakuma has
said
just
now,
said
as you've
is
given
what
the
you have
police the
explained.
video and imagine the police did not persecute
Yes.
the dog.
Exactly. They acted on it because they just needed a little evidence to show that, okay,
wait.
this incident happened. This was the content of the video and things like so they needed something to prosecute the
That
other dog.
content you give them, that content you've given the police. Imagine they did not now
Act on it.
prosecute the dog. Imagine they
Yeah.
didn't act on it,
Yeah.
and you've altered to the people like the owner of the dog that was hurt and the owner of the dog that hurt someone. You've told
Yes.
them that you've got the video and you've given it to the police, and the police did not act on it. What did
Exactly.
you think we
That's injustice, right? Because there was clear evidence.
exactly?
Even though it wasn't a lengthy video, but they were able to establish that the incident occurred and they saw how it started, right?
Because those police wanted
Oh,
to work,
but that is
but
it.
this our own now,
Austin,
they have
Austin,
the evidence, yet they are not working.
Even though the outcry, even
Don't have
before
the
this
Austin.
evidence,
evidence.
there were
That is
loads
You
of
what
don't have the
evidence. Remember,
evidence yet.
Austin, there were loads of evidence before
that
this.
is what
We have
Sakuma
been
is saying
You
analyzing
now.
from
don't
That
day
is
have
what
the
one that
Sakuma is
evidence
the
yet.
rail
The
in
saying.
the house
police.
was broken. They never
Exactly,
condoned off the
and
house.
they don't
There
want to
were
work.
so many evidence in that house,
Why are
but
you
they never did
saying, don't
nothing.
conclude they don't want to work yet? I don't think you should conclude
They don't
now
want to
that
work
they
yet
don't want
after
to work.
almost 2 years.
That was this, when was this evidence released?
Okay,
When?
before
Was it
now,
2 years
was
ago?
there no
There
enough
wasn't
evidence
any lead.
to show that
There wasn't.
this guy didn't die a normal death? Was there no enough evidence? Even
What
though
did you have to
everybody has
back
been
that up?
analyzing from
So
day one.
what did you have at that time to back that up?
Now let me tell
Okay,
you what I
So
have.
so what about the
hold
house?
on,
What
Let me
about
just let
forensics?
me talk now.
wait. Let me tell you what I have.
What about forensics?
Then what I have to back it up is when they took the Mohbad dead body to the first police station, while Baba Mohbad was there, and the police rejected his dead body, and he
They
was
have
and they
every right
were
to
asked
reject
to
it.
take
They
Listen, and
have every right to reject the dead body. He was supposed to call the police to the house to see the dead body at the crime scene.
but
There wasn't
yeah,
any need for him to take the dead body to the
Why
police
didn't
station.
they go with him to the house
the
when he came
reality,
to report?
Did
don't
he
say
go and
what is
report
meant
and
to,
they didn't
don't,
follow him to the house?
wait, don't say what is meant to be, don't say what is meant to happen. Let's say what has happened. I'm telling you what has
Yes,
happened. Now
yes,
they took the body to the police and the police rejected it, and
yes,
they actually have the second choice to take to the mortuary, but they need police report or doctor's report. Now
yes.
that report was with Wunmi, right? And Baba Bamba said it and confirmed it, and Wunmi never debunked it. So the question is, why did Wunmi not release it so they could take the body to the mortuary?
See,
So is that not enough
it's,
evidence for the police
that's
to
not
start from?
is that
Austin,
what killed him?
Austin,
Is that what killed
Is that
him?
what killed him?
Kululu,
Yes.
That's
Kululu, please
conspiracy.
hold on.
You are telling me is that
Austin,
what killed him?
Is that
Austin,
what killed
Austin,
him?
Austin, Austin,
That's conspiracy.
Austin, please, Austin, please, for the sake of another day, what the system has just said is that this is supposed to be the right thing, like the way normal society works.
Oh,
Try and get that.
I
On a
don't know. I don't
normal
understand.
society, if somebody die, it is not even doctor that will write the report. It is the police and the emergency system. You get? They are the ones that are meant to do the report. Like this person, this is the cause of death immediately. And if there is any foul play, they will investigate further. You get? He mentioned something that I really loved. He said there is some fundamentally wrong with Nigeria that we all want. I don't know if you heard that part, that we all want a better society, but we don't want to do the right thing.
The
Baba,
only
what
problem
he
with
has said is
Nigeria
right.
is discipline.
If
We are not disciplined people.
we just want Nigeria to change, but we don't want to follow procedure. There's a
Yeah, that's the
for
truth.
policing,
Even if it
police
was you
force,
that this thing
Nigerian
happened
police
in
force.
your family or
Please
anywhere, you
hold
will
on,
want soft landing.
please,
Everybody will look
please,
for a way out.
please,
This is the
please,
truth.
please,
Now,
please. I just,
what
I
I
just,
want
I
you,
just want to, I want to pick this point, please, please, please. See what Mr. Sakuma has just said. It's what is going on now. Yomi is pushing police to do the right thing.
the right thing,
That is
and
why it's
they must
going
do
up
it.
and down now.
They
He has
must do
given
it.
them what to work. He has given them what to work on. But it seems that they are being reluctant to do the right thing, and it's pushing them. So the Mr. System is right. We just need to understand ourselves so that we can move forward in this country, because I believe that most of us, we just like to argue, or we just like to antagonize
Wallahi,
each other by arguing. If
wallahi.
somebody says something, I need to counter. Sometimes most of the things that we deliberated on this platform this morning, we don't even need to escalate anything. We don't even need to argue, because most of the things are right. But we don't seem to understand each other. What you have said is right. What you have said is right too. But you are trying to make a point that because Nigeria is not good. If Nigeria is not good, we have legislation that backs most of this
So
institution.
let's do it the right way too. Follow it up
We
like
have
that.
it.
That's it.
We need to just do the right thing if we want this nation to be better. We need to do the right. What you've been saying is
Do
right.
you
What you
know?
said
Do you know?
also is right.
Even outside Nigeria, I have seen where they try to solve a case for 3-4 years, and they are not able to get a lead until they put a bounty and ask from the public, put a bounty to that particular case before somebody comes forward and talks to the police and says, I have this as evidence. We're not even doing that. We're not even looking at that part of it. If Adura was broke in December, if we had placed a bounty instead of contributing to Baba Mohbad to go and wear new agbada, we would have contributed and put a bounty. If you have any information, come and take 20 million and give us the lead. Somebody would have come forward, let me tell you. Instead of even wasting time and doing all this. I've seen cases where they place bounties, even in America. We've seen it. Go and watch crime investigation. On a daily basis, I watch it. Go and watch. You will see that people come up with evidences. People have evidences, but they can't present it because probably they are scared. But that bounty could tempt them to do something. We're not even
No,
looking into that direction.
My sister is not like people are scared. I believe that
Some
our
people are,
society
some
is
of them
just
are scared.
corrupt.
to come forward and say this is what happened.
Our society,
They will
our
come and start
people
calling
have
you
put
snitch and doing all sorts of things to you. These boys
most
we all
Nigerians.
know what they are up to. We all know what they're up to. They are into drugs. They do all these things. They can deal with each other any day, anytime. Yeah. So if somebody claims he's scared to come forward and say, this is what I saw on that day, no problem. I agree with the person. But then, you can't say that 3 minutes video is enough evidence. It is not. Anywhere in the world, that video is not. But it could be a lead. Yes, I agree with you. But then let's see the 10 minutes. Let's see the remaining 10 minutes. What if Adura decides to delete it on his phone?
By
You need to
by
take the
now, we
next
should
step.
not even be
What's the next
arguing.
step? You go for a
By now, we
forensic,
should
right?
not be arguing. My sister, by now, we should not be arguing if the police have done the right thing.
Yeah, I
That is the
think they
truth.
are on it.
We should not be here.
I think they are on it. Let's just give them the
But
benefit of doubt for now.
but we should also not make excuse for this Nigerian police force. We should not make excuse for them because we know that if the case is opposite, probably it happens to somebody who is a government official. You know how they spring into action, bring out the criminals and all that. And somebody made mention about the way the arrest warrant they issued to this guy, Prime Boy. The way they went about it, you could see the next day he had to turn up. He had to turn himself up at the police station. Why are they not doing the same thing now? Why are they not doing the same thing? So it's just about the society, and there's nothing we can do about it. The only thing we can do is to pressurize them to do the right thing. Aside from that, the way the thing is going, it's so funny that in 2025, it is still the citizens that are pressuring the police to do their job that they are being paid for. It's so funny. There should not be an excuse. There should not be an excuse. Yomi has done well. It is left for the police to do their job. Austin, hope you agree with me on that one, Sha.
You said what?
I said, hope you agree with me on the system statement.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's justice. There's no point of us arguing. It is our country that is causing most of these circumstances where we find ourselves in,
Yes,
not any other
that's
thing.
why I said.
It's just
What if police have checked and they are not seeing nothing? Why are you guys thinking one-sided?
if they have checked, let them come out and brief. They need to brief now.
A police should be briefing on every single thing, bro.
This one is important.
You cannot brief on every single thing.
This one is where our hope lies from. And if there's nothing there, the police would have come outside to tell us that there's no way here.
No, look at it, right? That's what I'm saying. Right? It's very easy. Let's make this. And when I wanted to speak to Yomi's lawyer, there are ways to go about this thing. Okay, one, Yomi lawyer, if indeed has a lawyer, Yomi lawyer can approach the court and subpoena the Nigerian police to present that audio before them, giving details how the video was given to them based on based on Adura or based on the person who chatted Yomi. Well, the reason why the person gave it to Yomi was to unravel the homicide case, and police unwillingness to investigate the video shows a compromise. Okay, so the lawyer is calling the police investigator to present that particular video before the court. They will do it. Anybody subpoenaed on valid ground will appear before the court, and that thing that they have that they can't show Yomi, they will show it to the court. Everything will be considered and they will show it to the court.
So should we
Oh,
should we tell Yomi to go ahead and do that?
Sure, that's what I'm saying. Your main lawyer, they know what to do. That's what I told him, can I speak to your lawyer? He said, no, there are various things I would want to discuss with your main lawyer. But
If
he doesn't
that's
want.
Papiano, if that's the next move, I will try to reach him and I will try to tell him that it's as
Yeah.
simple as that.
You
If
don't need to
that
run after the police
then
unless you want drama. Put one paper in front of the court. When one paper is in front of the court, the police should bring it in front of the court. Now they cannot say they don't want to show you me. If you don't want to show you me, at least you will show the court now.
that's what I want. Now waiting next move. Next move, ASAP.
So next move subpoena the IPO to present that 3 seconds video before the court. Once they even know that a paper is already before the court about the same thing, now they don't know, they don't have a choice. They may even quickly do it. That time they will be fast. They want to know what you can do. They are daring you. They want to know whether the thing will just die off, whether you know what to be done. That's why I'm saying cancelling matters. So the next position here is to subpoena the IPO before the court. They will present it.
Yeah. I will try to reach Yomi about that.
Yes.
oh, sometimes self we always find ourselves in the middle. Now I understand why the arguments was heated.
You mean that day?
Eh?
That day?
Daddy, what?
No,
I said you
he's
mean
trying.
that
He's
day?
saying about
That day?
now.
No, I said now I understand why they had a heated argument. Like somebody is trying to protect your me and you get it.
People have to be fair. It's not about protecting your or protecting anybody. You can't protect Baba Mohbad. You can't protect anybody. What you can do, you have to be fair. With fairness, we will know those who are innocent. We'll separate them away from those who committed the crime. But we can't be saying that because we think that no. We have to put out superior questions out there. Those questions, the way people answer it, would make them innocent. They answer it in a way that it doesn't tie them. Then fine, they get away with it. But not that Baba couldn't have done that. Okay, Baba is very sure. Baba, present your phone for forensic. Baba should be the one to even start forensic. Baba should say that I need money to go to telecommunication to lead. This is the conversation I have. Release everything that you know. And now the police don't have a choice because you will demand the same thing to be done. Even let's say they don't even know what to be done. Now that you have done your own, you will show lead. But they're all trying to protect something. In one way, Baba will protect Blessing. Don't protect anything. Don't even try to explain to me. Blessing was not there. I don't want to hear what was discussed. Simple. If Baba Mohbad put his phone under forensic, did Naira Marley call him? Did somebody call him? We will see all those things. We will see it. Okay? But their hands are not clean. That's just how it is. Their hands are not clean.
God bless you for that.
Their hands are not clean. Just a waste of time.
Everything still boils down to the police.
Today I'm asking what made Barakata left the case. If you ask now, they will say you look for trouble.
See, this case now, I heard Sakuma. Sakuma said earlier that he sent, probably the person that sent that video to Yomi Fabi send it through email also. I don't know. Email is easier to track now. You don't
even have to say that the email is still on now. It's still on the phone. You understand? The same way you can open your WhatsApp without login because it's automatic. The email that is in your phone, you can easily click on it and it will open.
Yeah.
But tracking that video, I don't think you can track that. You can get that particular. But anyway, there are so many ways. Email can be tracked. Email can be tracked.
If you remember when Dr. Lukemi,
but how are you sure that the full video is in the email? The full video have to be somewhere in the storage of the phone.
The thing is,
only 3 seconds video is in the email.
Well, Baba, this has to be. It just has to be. All we should just pray for is to get this justice. That is it, and to do the right thing because